Jesus, I'm so bad at this.
You got it. You got it.
Welcome
That's
for
perfect.
joining us.
Crushing.
We'll
You
add
got the name
background
of the
music way up.
podcast. Yeah.
I did forget the name. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing called again?
Aren't we the Joe Rogan experience?
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us at the Blame the Double Turn podcast, episode 3, after a brief hiatus. Today, we're going to be talking all things Clash. We're going to talk about our lists. We're going to talk about other people's lists. We're going to talk about what we're doing in the hobby. But first off, I have two lovely fellas joining me today. The first off, Mr. Matt Jackson.
Hello.
And then we've got Steven as well here.
Yo. There we go.
He's also lovely.
Oh God, I was like,
I always do that to poor Steven. My bad. I called you the Rat King the first time, which is
I
true.
respected that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are just at the precipice of the Grand Clash, Canada's biggest AOS tournament. I think we kind of all get excited for it all year long, and we're just about there. I didn't realize it almost sold out at like 120 tickets. I think that's bigger than last year, right?
Sick. Yeah, for the AOS part, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was 100 last time, right? Like 105 or something?
Yeah, I think
Or was
Yeah.
it like 98?
I think it was in
very
the
close
high
to 100,
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the notification the other day they canceled 2 of the games, events, whatever you want to call them, because there was lack of interest, but AOS obviously wasn't one of them. So that's good.
Hell
But-
yeah.
How'd this guy sneak in? Oh, just ruined.
Wrap it up, restart it.
Just came in to ruin everything.
What is this?
That's Kyle?
Connor.
Oh my god.
He's just stealthy and making weird noises.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm not making
He's
weird
the-
noises. I said hello.
We did not
Like-
hear hello. Hello, Connor. What the
Hello, everyone.
And joining in from what, a weekend of 24 games? How many games did you play this weekend?
11, I think.
Okay, I
Jesus.
was gonna say, if you did 24 games, that'd be insane.
No, it was
11 's
It was a
insane.
lot, though. It is a lot of games. Oh my god! And I know a lot about OBR now. If any,
Oh, sick.
yeah,
Perfect.
and it was a lot. All I learned, the main thing I learned, is that triaxes and ninjas are fucking amazing.
Oh, thank God, I have that in my list. Good.
Good.
I tried
Actually,
30 ninjas.
this is pretty
30?
perfect
Yeah.
because I have questions about a lot of these new factions and I don't have answers, and you can probably give answers.
Oh, I definitely can. I
Beautiful.
played against a lot of Sylvaneth, Zinch, and Lumineth.
Oh,
There was a
that's-
lot of Sylvaneth
Yeah.
at Clash.
Maybe we
Sylvaneth
just.
is fucked. Oh my god.
Maybe that's where we'll start.
11%.
Yeah. 12 out of the 120 people is Sylvaneth.
And I don't think Sylvaneth's ever had like that many players.
Yeah.
It's not like a popular army, like Stormcast or Skaven or Slaves.
I'll make a little like paragraph rundown and just send it in the chat to you guys.
Okay. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because I
'Cause
haven't
it's a
played
lot.
the new one.
All right, I gotta go. Bye bye.
Okay.
Get.
Guest spot.
Bye.
Ciao. But yeah, huge turnout for Sylvaneth. In terms of the alliances, not super surprising. Order has the highest representation with 39 players, followed by Chaos with 36 players, Death with 17, and then I am a little shocked with the Destruction turnout, which is only 16, with the only faction not being represented at all being Cruel Boys. I don't know. I guess nobody wants the Swamp Orcs.
Yeah, I thought they'd be like, I thought someone would play them because they did get a point reduction as well. Some of their stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we have
So,
a Fire Slayers player, but no Cruel Boys.
yeah,
Weird.
they're definitely not like a bottom tier army. So
Yeah, but it's going to be an interesting turnout. We're talking about it. Sylvaneth was not expecting that many people. I guess the new book is popping off. Win rates
It's
seem pretty good.
yeah. Like, have you versed Sylvan? I haven't like really versed them, but I versed them once.
No, I
And
haven't
kind of
played
used
the
them.
new
That's
book at all.
honestly they kind of like are like Skaven teleporting all over the map because now they summon the trees every
Mm,
turn. So then basically they put it anywhere on the map and then teleport between them, right? And they still have, or they have Drycha now who can come out of any of the faction terrain or any terrain that you turn to overgrowth. And she just like charges out of that. So if you're like in terrain,
mhm.
as long as can be like 9 away, she can just like charge. Or I think she could just charge into it no matter what.
That's
So
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
I
like
think
always
it's
do it.
she can charge from basically anywhere on the map, and you roll the 2d6, and then it's the amount measured is that 2d6 from an overgrown terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be like everywhere on the map.
Yeah. So that's why
It
the
is
answer is OBR's terrain piece, blocking them out right in the center of the board.
genius.
We'll see.
So
Yeah.
I was looking at the OBR terrain piece, and as a
Yeah.
Nighthawk player that wants to be teleporting all over the place, it horrifies me. I didn't realize that's what it did, and then it only gets bigger and bigger.
Yes, and it has 2 attacks that we'll all forget about. But yeah, other than that, it does just screen stuff out. It's pretty great.
Oh, I'm so
I
bad.
think it's like pretty cool. It's kind of like I guess you won't always use it, so it's kind of a faction terrain that's really good against some armies.
Yeah.
Against Zinch, it's incredible.
Yeah.
So big fan of that.
Well, I
I'm
take
not
it.
sure it'll be good against Sylvaneth, but I think they'll just want like board control unless you get like a good map where you can like center it, you know?
Yeah. If it's like our game the other day, Steven, where I put it into a corner, it's like, well, at least I
Yeah,
know
and
I
I'm like,
can't just hop on the objective. But yeah, other than
yeah.
that.
And even I was like, why are you putting it there? And you're like, I literally can't put it anywhere
Yeah.
else. So it's like super faction or like map dependent.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
you have
some
to
of the
put
maps
that
you can't even place it, right?
probably. I haven't played all the maps with OBR yet, but
I'm pretty sure there's like a couple that you just literally can't place it, which is crazy.
I believe it. And then also you've got to factor in that you've got to place your army still, but the train piece goes down first. So like,
True,
well, I
Hmm.
think I want to put stuff here, so I guess the terrain piece has to go over there. So
but at least it looks cool.
it will. I am literally building mine as we speak. My Divine Augustus statue and the silhouette of the actual model dimensions. I'm milli putting it right now as we speak. So hopefully it looks cool.
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, maybe let's take a little sidestep from actual lists and stuff. Let's talk hobby real quick. I don't think we've done that yet on our podcast, but I don't want to miss out on Matt's OBR selfishly because I don't know too much about it, but I know the concept and it sounds so cool.
Sick. Okay. I can ramble about my OBR for a moment. Yeah. So OBR, first time trying to death army. Always thought death was boring as hell. And I was wrong. OBR is really cool now. I really I really like OBR. And I'm a big sucker for I think every man when he hits his early 30s, he picks an ancient civilization and then you read all you can about it. And I was pretty vanilla. I went with ancient Rome when I hit my early 30s. And so I've decided to make my OBR Rome themed, and I've done every model is going to have or it has a one of the Green Stuff World Roman rollers made with a base out of milliput. Wherever possible, I made little kit bashing where I could. So, like for example, my Gothazar doesn't have the normal banner on top. It has a little statue of Romulus and Remus suckling from the wolf. The more tech are all going to have Roman shields when I eventually get to them from a Victrix Roman box that I have, stuff like that. And the terrain piece for OBR, although I was just saying how cool the effect is, I really don't like how it looks. It disappoints me. So I found an STL online, obviously online. Where else would I find it? Physically on the ground. And I got I got a statue of Augustus printed. Augustus, blah blah blah, the first emperor. But it's the famous one, like the Prima Porta statue of Augustus, standing there looking regal. And it's scaled to be roughly the same height as the bone tied Nexus. And also my dear friend Franny, you guys may have heard of him, he printed off the silhouette of the base so it matches the dimensions exactly. So I'm not kind of ballparking or guessing or cheating myself or my opponent with the actual size. And yeah, that's gonna be my bone tithe. But as a result of my incredible time management skills, I've got a busy week for hobbying coming up if I want a fully Romanized OBR army, and I'm working on the terrain piece literally right now as I speak. So yeah, that's time optimization. Yeah.
I mean, you know what? It wouldn't be a fully painted GT experience without having to like really
Do
go
it the
at
night
it the
before.
last week. Yeah, or the night
Oh
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've had like I still have 3 weeks. I've had like 3 weeks to go for like the last year. And now it's like, oh man, I got 4 days. I still have to go to work. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got
yeah.
4 days, 2 days, 1 day.
Yeah, Friday's a travel day, whatever. I can do stuff in the hotel, right?
Hey,
So yeah.
last year,
But
last year Vince was painting the night before, lit up on edibles, painting I think Hobgrots, or he was painting brutes or something. So
Something. But I
you
don't
can
think it was
do
very
it.
successful,
No,
I believe. Did he not finish it, I believe?
I don't
I
think he
forget
did.
now.
I think he finished it enough.
Yeah.
It was done enough, and that's all that really matters.
yeah, it's the effort that counts.
Hmm.
But yeah, so that's what I leaned into for this. And even if I go 05, which I don't intend to, at least I think it looks kind of cool. But yeah, how
Oh
about you
yeah.
guys? Ramble about your armies.
I went with a very similar night haunt list that I've been taking, but I swapped in a unit of banshees, which I've never used before. But I had this thing in my head where I'm like, okay, I got to change something up for Clash. There's got to be something I can optimize, and I was like, you know what? Chain gas have been kind of stupid. They're hard to position, all that. So I put in a unit of banshees. So yesterday I had them out on the table, and I would go back and forth from being productive and doing real housework and this and that, and then I would go back and slop some paint on these banshees. They are now blue and red, and that's close enough to being done in my books, so they're tabletop ready now.
I saw them in the chat. They look good. I'd say they're above tabletop ready.
Yeah, they look actually
thank
really
you.
good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And then I got my Cities of Sigmar with what's the rollers called again? I
The
did the
green
same.
stuff world rollers.
Yeah, I did the same thing, and I did arcane for like teleporting because my army used to teleport with everything, and now it doesn't teleport at all. So,
That
but it
feels
still looks
bad.
cool.
Poor
Yeah, it does look
Pontifex.
cool. Yeah.
I love that. And then I want to share something that is not one of ours, but it is so cool, and I actually haven't seen it like finished in person, and that's Kyle's Rat Thirster.
Thanks.
So sick. Kyle is bringing Baleful Lords to Clash, and I think he has enough Bloodthirsters anyways, but he kit bashed. Steven, what's this rat model? The Deceiver?
No, the what the hell? Which
Vermin
one
Lord?
though? The Warlord, something like that.
Yeah,
Warbringer.
big rat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one uses that version of the rat 'cause it's the worst one currently. So it's a Bloodthirster now.
Now it's a
Yeah.
It's probably
Bloodthirster.
better.
And it looks so good. I saw it on the latest Season of War video where Kyle was on there playing Baleful
Yeah.
into Jordan, and I was like
It did look
pausing
so
the
sick.
video. I'm like, that looks so good.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, everybody has that to look forward to seeing. But cool. Maybe we can just scroll through. We'll take a look at our lists real quick, and then we can take a look at maybe some people that we know out there, what they're running, maybe kind of get a vibe check for general lists for certain factions.
Sure. We should look at a Sylvaneth list, even though we don't know it.
For sure. We'll look at it. I'll have some Signex.
We'll all three figure it out then.
Yeah, that looks scary. I'll start off with my list real quick, and we can just kind of go from there. So I have the Trois Rivières Sheet Show, like I alluded to earlier, very similar to the lists I normally run. Deathstalkers, 2 drops, running the Night Haunt Manifestation Lore, Lady O because she's like an immovable object, and I like
Yeah.
tempting her out there for people to fight. It's like my favorite thing when people sink a million attacks into her and she doesn't move. Feels so good. The Soggy Black Coach because it is an actual threat, unlike a lot of the damage output units in the rest of my list. 2 units of Pyregeist, Dreadblade Harrows for teleporting shenanigans, Cruelgast Cruciator because the damage reduction is awesome. I like my Night Haunt lists to be super tanky and like tar pity. So I really lean into that with the Cruciator, reinforced unit of Blade Geists, and a reinforced unit of Chain Rasps. Just kind of keep people sunk in the middle, not able to move. And then, as I mentioned, I'm also running a unit of Banshees to try those guys out. So why not? Nothing too crazy, nothing too groundbreaking, but I think I haven't played AOS in like 3 weeks, so something familiar is kind of what I need.
That's smart. Why do you think there's only 2 Night Haunt lists at this
Because
event?
they are not very good right now. Like everything that Night Haunt is kind of great at, another army just does better. Like, oh, hey, they do teleporting. They have movement shenanigans. Every other army almost has some better stuff. Seems like Sylvaneth just does teleporting better now. OBR with the Reapers now being able to jump and kick flip over terrain
Reapers
pieces seems really
Yeah.
good. Uh,
Or-
Tar Pity, they're pretty Tar Pity, but I mean Nurgle is more Tar Pity. And then that's kind of it. They other than that, they bring back units or models. There's a lot of recursion, which is awesome. But yeah, I just think they're kind of mid compared to the toolkits that other armies have right now.
Interesting. Every time I play against your Night Haunt list, uh, every time I kill a unit, it's so unsatisfying because it's like, oh, sweet, I lifted that unit of Chain Rasps, and then you tell me like, oh, they cost like 80 points for 20. Like, oh, well, that wasn't satisfying at all. That wasn't worth the investment. So,
yeah, that's the thing. They're gonna slow you down. They're gonna stop you, hopefully, from scoring all your points. And it's just a different way of playing AOS than I've played before with Seraphon, where it's um,
I think
stop.
even like that's a big thing. Like, because Night Haunt used to just be like Alpha Strike, all in kind of a thing.
Mhm.
yeah.
And then they changed to like a totally different army after the book. So I think a lot of people who did play Night Haunt just kind of don't like the new playstyle, even though it's still fun.
Yeah,
It's just like totally different.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
Quite
because
a
lucky.
it
lot.
used to be the stacking charges, right? Like if you rolled a
Yeah.
12, it was like -2 to their save, and if you rolled an 11, they had strike last, et cetera, et cetera. Like
Well,
it's stacked, right?
it was like everything charged while they were in combat, even on your turn, and depending on the unit you had, you would do like different effects. So, like a hero would make a unit strike last, for example. Infantry would do something else. It was just like always be hyper aggressive, always be charging, and do a
Hmm.
ton of damage. Um, which is what I bought the army for. And then literally like 2 weeks after the book came out, and I was like, okay, hard pivot. Thankfully, I liked it. I liked the play style, so I was like, okay. But it was definitely different than what I thought I was getting into. But I'll take it.
Mhm.
I still enjoy it.
I think like the new books that have been coming out have been like a lot better. They make it the armies like more unique.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
So
That's
I've
why
been liking them a lot more. So
I'm waiting. You wait. I have high hopes for that damn Seraphon book. I'm so excited. There's been no leaks, no inkling of it coming out, but like, yeah. Here's
Mhm.
hoping that it gets a fun book. But yeah, we can jump away from my list. We'll take a look.
Well, I don't know. Before we do, Franny, are there any matchups that you're? No. Let's talk about Nighthaunt some more. Are there any? Are there any matchups that you're dreading? And alternatively, are there any matchups that you're crossing your fingers for?
Yeah, actually, good question. So, uh, I've played into new Nurgle a few times with my current list, and just yeah, it is. I don't think it's necessarily a terrible matchup because I can outmaneuver and I can disengage and run away. But dear God, is it like such a slog? It
Yeah.
is 2.5 however long the round is, it is that exact amount of minutes of just rolling ward saves on both sides and nothing really dying. Um, so while it's not that I don't feel super confident in it, it's I just don't want to do that. So
Yeah, no, fair.
I'm dreading a Nurgle matchup. Um, what am I looking forward to actually? I don't know. I think that's the good thing, at least with Nighthaunt, is as long as actually, oh, sorry. One other thing I don't want to play into is Baleful Lords, and that's just because they stop my healing. Anything that stops my healing or my recursion, big X for me. Anything other than that, I feel pretty okay because I can just maneuver and score points. So a lot of big red X's, but other than that, I feel kind of okay.
That's good.
Mhm.
So Nurgle bad, Baleful Lord's bad. Everything else is just meat for the grinder. Okay.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I'll never steamroll anything, but at the very least, I'll keep it really close and try to ink it out on points. Mhm. But yeah, does that satisfy your questions?
Yes. Yes,
Cool.
it does. Yeah, because I like one of my biggest failings in this game is, other than always be charging because I like the idea of things running at each other swinging swords,
Mm.
is I I never really think of in terms of like optimal matchups. Like I know Steven, you and Connor have put a lot of highfalutin brain thinking into this, and you guys talk about good matchups, bad matchups. But I'm often thinking like, well, if I just roll double sixes, I'll be fine. Like I never think about the
That's
and I
where
think going into this, I need to change my philosophy a bit with optimizing. But yeah, so anyway, matchups and different factions. It's a thing I should factor in.
Actually, you know what? Then Matt, let's talk about your list. I have it open here on Sigdex too, because I don't know what a ton of things do, but yeah, can you take us through what you're taking?
Hell yeah. So OBR, obviously, mentioned that before. Connor, when he popped in for a moment, he talked about how great and how sick the ninjas are. I think he also said it's super sick if you have 30. I won't run 30. I'm gonna run 5. Uh that
it's definitely sick if you're on 30 though.
I believe it, but I don't think I got the I don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the brain type that Connor does to move hold that thought. Sorry, we are
Oh, you're already out of bandwidth, eh?
It's just too
yeah, no,
many
This is
things.
this is all you could do.
no, the sorry, came back. Yeah, no, the idea of having to coordinate 5 or 6 different units on the table at once and knowing only one can move. I can see the benefit of your opponent wouldn't know either which one you're gonna jump around. But no, that's just not the plan for me. What I've got in my OBR list is, yeah, Unit of Ninjas, but also I've got Arcan, because Arcan is great. Arcan is 440 points. He's a 3-cast wizard, and he's surprisingly killy. He can he charges in, he does stuff. He's great. He's an all-around great magic guy. And
Have
I've
you
got the
have you
yep.
cast Curse of Years? Have you
Uh,
actually cast it? Like, you know what I mean?
I've got no, no, but point
Okay, that's all I
counterpoint.
want to know.
Point
Mhm.
counterpoint, in every game I haven't been able to cast it, I can grow increasingly more likely that I will cast it at Clash because I'm due.
You're
Mm,
right.
I see.
That's right.
Not sure if
Uh,
that's how it works, but
I'm no
okay.
mathematician, but so yeah, I got Arcan. I'm probably not going to cast Curse of Years unless I know I'm going to lose the game. Uh, I've got the Liege Mortec, which is the foot hero, reinforced unit of Triaxes, which are great because they turn off healing.
Ugh.
The yeah, oh indeed. And a unit of Death Riders, which are there for the wedge, which lets them jump around and provides some of the mobility that the kick flipping ninjas would have. And Tyrannic Cohort, also in there for the mobility and basically to pin stuff down in my opponent's hero phase because it can pile in and just bog stuff down. Then my second regiment is the Ossifector, a unit of a reinforced Archai, and a Gothazar. And I love the Archai. They are my favorite OBR unit simply because they are just honest, straightforward killing machines. They are hilariously tanky. They can easily become a 2-up, 5-up. They have a 3-up shrug against damage from magic and prayers. They have 6 health each. They do an obscene amount of damage, especially if it's against a monster. Like in one game against Health Smiths, because Uruk-Tar all out attacked, it was Rend 5 against Uruk-Tar.
Oh my
It was
god.
it was so satisfying. And in addition to that, the Gothazar is there because although the Gothazar is 200 points and isn't the most optimal thing in the world, it lets an Archai come back after one's been killed. So if the unit's still on the table, if I have one Archai with 1 health left, but the Gothazar is full and it's within 12 inches, it just brings another Archai back at full strength. And then at the end of the turn, there's a chance the Gothazar becomes full again. And it's kind of like just a tax you pay to make the Archai that much more dangerous. In the game I had the other day against Steven, I I made a bad call at the beginning, and our Arcan died like turn 2, I think. And Steven, you offered to re-rack, and I was like, no, 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 the Archive is still on the table. It's still a game. And they were there up until the very end of turn 4 because they just kept taking hits and killing a bunch of stuff and just slowing the game down because they were like a wedge. It was great.
They definitely did just survive.
Oh yeah,
and
they
I was
were
like the res is super crazy. They had a lot of points though.
yeah, it's 520, and plus I'm paying the Gothazar tax. So there's 720 for those 5 models. Plus, the Ossifector is there, gives them extra rend on a 3+, so it's not even a guarantee. And he's another 110. But if he gets the rend, that's how you get him up to rend 5. You give him that little extra juice. Also, they're movement 10, easily becoming movement 13 because of OBR's battle trait with the RDP. So yeah, I think I've got like 50-50 with lists similar to this so far. Like I've won half my games, and every single game, even the ones I lose, the Archai are the heavy lifters in every single one. So they're definitely in my list forever. So yeah,
They're cool as hell.
they are cool as hell. Yeah.
I've never seen a harvester on the table, and I'm just looking at the rule right now. So it's you roll a dice for every enemy unit that's been destroyed,
Yep.
and then you add one. Oh, you add one to each roll if it used the fight ability.
That's
Is the
right. If
harvester? Do you typically throw it into combat? The harvester?
usually, yeah, because it's got 10 health. It's a 4-up, 6-up, and it's control 5. I find that when I keep it close to the Archai, because it needs to be there to give him that extra Archai back,
Yeah.
your opponent will usually opt to attack the Archai because they're obviously the bigger threat.
Yeah.
Also, its recursion ability on there, where it brings a model back or 3 models if it's a smaller unit, it doesn't say it has to be out of combat. So if the Archai locks something in combat and they don't die, you bring another one back, they just stay in combat, and now you have 2 Archai in combat.
Okay, yeah, that seems really good. That sounds
Yeah.
fun as hell to play too.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Like obviously it's super frustrating when you get to the end of the turn. You're like, haha, here comes the full Gothazar, and then you roll a 2. You're like, well, fuck. But yeah, but there's no helping that. But even the Gothazar is pretty tough. It's 6 attacks, 4s, 2s, Rend 2, damage 3, and it can benefit from the extra Rend from the Ossifector as well.
Dude, that's cool as hell. That seems
So-
super fun.
Yeah, all that being said, so I just rambled a lot, but all that being said I played lists similar to this. I haven't played exactly this list yet because I hadn't played it with the Death Riders. It was that game against Steven where we were talking about it after. And Steven, you basically sold me on the concept of the Death Riders because you pointed out, oh, you could do the wedge and hop in and out. I'm like, that's a good point, Steven. I should run the Death Riders.
May as well use all the OBR stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And then the
ninjas,
lists were due
so-
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
day. I'm like, well, no time to test. Into the list they go. But yeah.
Oh.
And,
I do
also
like
I'm bringing a. Oh, sorry.
the other unit you had. I do like that unit though as well. I just
The,
think the Death
the
Riders
cohort?
are better. The cohort,
Yeah.
is that what it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the cohorts staying in there. The Circus Maximus, like the odds and sods who are like the Warcry warband, they're in there too, just to bog stuff down in the hero phase. And
Okay.
but also different from our game is I took out Primal and I'm running Aether Rot instead because I gave it some thought. And while the OBR manifestations are amazing, in every game, Arcane's always such a huge target to any shooting they have that Chronomatic Cogs is going to be invaluable in keeping him alive. So I opted for that.
I
So
see.
yeah, we'll see. But I figure also the Archive, whatever they touch, they'll delete anyway, so they don't need -1 to the ward saves. They'll be fine.
Yeah, that actually does make sense. Like if you're versing a shooting army, like you can't really hide them. But there's not too many shooting armies.
Yeah, I guess it'd be Hellsmiths, Cities, and KO. Are there how many KO? I'm looking at the
KO,
list right now.
KO super, yeah.
There are 2 of them.
How
Mhm.
many shooting armies are there? Yeah.
Lumineth is still pretty
There's a lot of
shooty.
Hellsmiths, isn't there?
Oh god.
There's 7 Hellsmiths. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's
Unexpected.
7 Hellsmiths. There's 7 Lumineth, which can be pretty dang
Oh, Lumineth could
shooty.
be,
You.
especially in monsters. Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot Lumineth existed.
Oh yeah. There's a
That's
bunch
fine.
of 7 bandwagon hopper honors there, right there. Stupid Lumineth. No, I tease because I love. I'm sure everyone who plays Lumineth is great, but I resent them. Only 7 Blades of Khorne. I would bet 6 of those 7 are Baleful Lords.
That's actually a really great question. I think it's gonna be a ton. Let's look at that right now. Actually, I'm very.
Maybe someone's taking the like 80 blood letters.
That's probably the 7th person. Yeah, and they're gonna win the tournament. That's
Half.
probably the key.
So my Sig
Click one of the
decks.
normal.
Yeah.
Click one of the normal ones.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Blood
Okay.
Warriors, Blood
Blood
Warriors,
Warriors.
Blood Reavers.
This is Samuel Frank. Okay. Very much the mortal side of things. Okay. But yeah, my Sig decks crashed when I tried importing this tournament, so I didn't get everybody's list. But out of the 5 Khorne players that did populate, 3 of them are Baleful. Actually, no, Josh is in there twice. 2 of them are Baleful Lords.
Interesting.
I don't know why there's 2 Josh Aikens, but I mean, I'll take it.
So of the 3 we can't see, I would bet at least 2 of them are also Baleful, because why not? But yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is Kyle one of the ones that's on there? I can't see.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's a lot of Khorne. Oh my god.
And as for my dreaded matchups, I would say probably Nurgle, just because of the wound density, and I don't think the Archive can kill all of them. And for matches I'm looking forward to, I'll say Lumineth, and then I will eat those words later. But no, probably Hellsmiths. I feel pretty good against. I've had a lot of games against Matt G, and he's a pretty smart guy.
Mhm.
And if I do relatively okay against him, hopefully I have good luck against other Hellsmith as well. But no, Hellsmith seem pretty, not the most dangerous thing for OBR with all the reactions they've got with all the extra saves and blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
yeah.
There's a good chance there's 7 of them there. Again, I wasn't expecting that many Hellsmiths either, but I guess
Me neither.
everybody's starting to get all of their Christmas armies all painted up. So I'm excited to see them. Nice. So you told us your favorable and not so favorable matchups. Steven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go down mine.
Let's look at your stuff. Here, that's you. Oh, there's 2 of you too. Interesting.
Huh.
Take it away.
Weird. Yeah, so I got the Cities of Sigmar. I'm doing the formation where I get 3 extra inches to my guns. So all my cans will be 27-inch range, basically anywhere.
What the fuck?
And my other guy. And Callison Toll will be 13 inches, which actually could come in handy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one takes it because the veteran cannoneer is just better.
Yeah.
But I could not find 30 points. So and I didn't want to drop Talia or the Pontifex or Callison Toll or the Major. I think those are all like really good heroes for cities. The Pontifex is like a 5-up ward bubble basically. You can also give 2 extra move or D3 to wizards and priests. Yeah, that. And he also gets unbind, which is okay sometimes, kind of helpful. And he's just a tank, 9 health, 5 of 4 up. Like I'm not actually worried about him dying usually.
Yeah, the 4-up is really good.
Yeah. The other major part of my list is I have 30 Cavaliers, so that's 90 wounds of 3 up save, 5 up board, almost guaranteed.
Gross.
So it's just super tanky. I usually tell my opponent that it's cavalry, so I can go 15 inches like an alpha strike, but cities can't alpha strike. Is what I learned. You can, as soon as you leave your castle, you're like, oh man, I just die somehow. Like, but I do have the option to alpha strike, so maybe one day. Otherwise, I'll just be shooting a cannon and then dropping Calisthol turn 3 with Talia and try to just do the damage then.
Yeah, I know I've said this to you in person before, but I feel like this is the perfect medium to say, fuck, I hate cannons. Oh my god, I hate the cannon. They're so cool, but like your cannons especially always have a way of popping off and just doing, oh, okay, that's 5 damage. Oh, okay, that's 5 damage. Oh, okay, 5 more damage. It's like, oh, fuck me.
That is
Everything.
what they do.
Yeah.
And they're pretty tanky too, which is kind of the nice part. They don't
Wait,
have they can't move, but they have a 4-up ignore 1 rend when they.
is the Cannoneers battle trait, is that the one where you get to re-roll a hit or a wound?
You get to reroll 1 die for the cannon, so hit, wound, or damage. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, and that you are not taking that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
thank
so I'm taking the
Christ.
extra 3-inch range though. So
That's okay. Still
it does guarantee
really
the
good.
hit. It makes the cannons basically. I view it as the cannons get 1 less shot, which is a lot, but I'd rather
Really good.
Talia. Talia's anti-monster. She's actually really good for 260. And then I always overthink she'll do way more damage, but she does have good damage all around. Like run 3 damage D3 plus 3 with the 2 attacks, 4s and 2s. Of course, you can give her +1 attack easily, so she's usually always 7 attacks.
Yeah.
And then you could do her once per game +1 to wound, which is also really helpful, especially given to Cavaliers. Or if you give it to Callus Toll, it's guarantees whatever Callus Toll is going to die, as long as it's a priest or wizard.
Yeah, she
Because then
seems
they're
really
damage
good.
4.
I feel like I
Yeah.
haven't seen a lot of Talia on the table, but looking at her war scroll seems really good. Her once per game is almost like a mass order, right?
No, it's just a 5-up board and then +1 to wound. So
Pretty cool.
it's just really, really good. And then her order is to 2 units, so that is also really helpful because the orders are the 2 orders you're mainly doing, or sorry, 3 orders is the 3 extra move. Basically, you move a unit 3 inches and then you can move again. That's why Callus and Toll can deep strike and then move 3. So they end up 6 away. The other one is +1 attack, and then the last one's 5-up board, strike last.
Yeah, that's really good. That seems really good.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I guess that's in the same vein. Skill Matt's Thunder. Like, what are you looking forward to playing into? What are you not looking forward to playing into?
Well, I got mucked by the Feck list when I played against, but I didn't have cannons, so this might make it slightly better. I think Nurgle will probably be a pretty brutal matchup because something about this, it looks like it does damage. Like you look at everything, but it just doesn't do damage. So I think Nurgle will probably be one of the worst matchups, unless I can get honestly, that would be map dependent. Like if it's one with a lot of objectives, that's a lot better for me. I don't mind moving around. I have Callus and Toll.
Fair.
Skaven definitely would be fine because I don't care about shooting. Surprisingly,
Because you've got
Talia.
unkillable clumps of horses. Are they the horses still that do the damage on the charge, or the ones that if they get charged, they can still do charge damage?
So I have the ones that when they charge, they do 4 mortals. So I have the non-soggy ones.
Yeah, okay.
The cheaper ones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still pretty good.
Actually, and Sylvaneth actually is probably gonna be brutal because I'm pretty sure Drycha could just charge out of anywhere and get into my cans, guaranteed. I don't see how I could stop that.
That's fair. I don't think anybody's looking forward to playing into Sylvaneth unless you really know them inside out, which they're still pretty new. So I think there's gonna be a lot of tricks. My God, there's so much Sylvaneth that Sylvaneth can pull off.
Maybe they want Drycha. Oh, Drycha.
Is it soggy Drycha or regular Drycha?
Regular Drycha.
Ooh.
250 as well. For 250, she is like super. You know what? You know what's? She's got a regiment of renown too. I've seen no one take, but I guess it just doesn't work that well.
What does it do?
You get 2 units of I don't know, the crappy unit of 5, and whenever they're near terrain, it becomes overgrown. So then Drycha can charge out of that terrain.
Oh,
It's pretty cool. Yeah, her war scroll looks fun as hell. Oh no.
Yeah, and she 20 attacks, 4s and 4s, but I'm pretty sure she gets an extra rend, right? Oh, it's crit mortals. That's what.
yeah.
She
Yes.
Think of a Stilodon. Gross. Okay, well that seems fun.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah,
Is Ilaria? Does Ilaria still res? Or is she...
Probably. I can't see why not. Let's look. What is? Does she? Maybe she doesn't.
I think she only reses herself now. Could be wrong though.
Set up a replacement unit with 8 damage.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Yeah, I guess she does. Goddess of Life. She comes back with 8 damage on her.
Does it cost 2 command points to do that? Is that what that's saying?
Yeah, 2 command points once per battle. Your movement phase. She just Jesus is back with 8 damage point. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, I take that. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll kind of peruse around the lists. Let's take a look at what some people have, and maybe better educate ourselves into as to what we're getting ourselves into. Ooh, first, we're gonna probably pick on people that we know in our local scene. Mr. Alex Dixon is bringing in yet another brand new army. He's pulling up with Iron Jaws. This man is a madman. I don't think I've ever played any of his armies more than twice before he buys a new army. I love it. He's pulling up with Iron Jaws with Kragnos and a Maw Crusher. Reinforced Brutes, Weird Brute Rekkas. I don't know what any of these things do. All I know is whenever I play into Iron Jaws, I assume anything that gets into me is just going to do a ton of damage, and that's usually correct.
Brutes are pretty great. Brutes do need like some buffs, but they are pretty crazy base.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the champion has the extra attack when they're like 2 base, and then the other guy gets the 3 damage big weapon. So unless you kill all of them, it's kind of like doesn't matter.
Yeah. That is one thing I did know. I do know is they need to get some buffs off and maybe have a little luck on their side. But if they come into you fully titsed up,
yeah,
you just kind
they
of
will
die.
Evaporate anything. Yeah.
Zogrok do? I don't think I've ever seen him on the table. He's got a ton of attacks. Okay, cool. Iron Jaws unit. Oh, you can give something crit mortals. That's fun. Okay, I see why. Cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see Alex out there. That'll be cool. Looks like Amanda's running Sylvaneth. She normally plays Sylvaneth. Cedric. I played Cedric last year, and I think he was playing Soulblight.
He's got a Skaven list.
Yeah. What does this do, Steven?
He's going. I assume he's the Menagerie, right? I can't really read it.
Yeah,
Flesh
Fleshmouth.
Menagerie. Pretty similar to what I took. It's kind of like Rattling Guns do all the damage.
Mhm.
The Rat Ogres, hopefully you get a 5-up on the roll, and then they have a 5-up board plus 1 attack. And they just kind of win by that.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And he's got the Scourge Scream Bell, which is -1 to hit on even turns, I believe. And then +2 to move on odd. So it is definitely really good. It makes your army a lot tankier.
That makes sense. So kind of throw rat ogres in, have them tank and do a bunch of damage while you blast away with rattling guns.
Basically, yeah.
I dig it. That's cool. I hope I get to see Cedric this year. It was really fun to play him last year.
Yeah, Rattling Guns are just actually insane damage.
Yeah, it's just a million attacks, right?
Yeah, like average is like, what's 18 d6s? Which I think average is like 66 or whatever.
Disgusting. That sounds so good. Mr. Dave Franco's pulling up with Slaves List, Champions of Chaos. I don't know what it is, but it's 40 points.
With Champions of Chaos, the formation is 40 points?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow. Huh. No, his list is good and honest. Champions of Chaos, I believe it's the one that just gives the generic non-unique heroes 2 extra attacks.
Oh, okay. All right. So
yeah, so
pumping
he
in more
marked something
attacks.
core, and now it's got 3 extra attacks, etc., yeah.
Okay, good, honest Warhammer. We like that around here.
His list, if it's the same one he had at Crit a couple months ago, his list is good and fun and full of Chosen. It is good.
Against the Warriors too.
Yeah, he's got
For
like
objectives.
Reinforced Chosen, Lord on Kakakaka, Hero. Yeah, a bunch of warriors. Yeah, that seems pretty fun to pilot. Devin's pulling up with Soulblight. Let's see what flavor Soulblight he's playing. Ooh, zombies. Oh God. Oh, fuck. Okay. 40 zombies, 40 barrow guards, 16 true blades. All right.
I'm pretty sure Soulblight would be a bad matchup because I'm gonna forget Manfred's stupid ability.
Yeah.
Every game.
Fun fact, that's exactly what happened to me last year into Cedric, and that day I learned, and after that I was like, I wish we were done now.
I don't think I've learned my lesson yet. I gotta like learn at least one more time before I remember.
Yeah. Good luck to anybody playing Devin. That seems fun for him. Actually, what do zombies do nowadays? Has anybody played into zombies?
Probably nothing.
No.
They're just 20 wins.
Is that what it is? They're just kind of there?
20 wins for 130, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that seems pretty solid. Where are they? Zombies, Deadwalker zombies.
Watch them just be OP. Let's see this.
Each time a
Okay, yeah,
model
just 6
in
up.
this unit is slain by a combat okay, they deal mortals back to you. Okay, yeah, still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's roll on down here. Hey, that's me. I know that guy. If you see anybody you want me to stop on, you let me know, or else I'm just gonna pick on people that we know.
Yeah, do
really see
eliminate
the screen, so yeah.
We've got Jean-Francois.
Oh, Zinch.
Yeah. Zinch is also going to be an issue. I think they're just so tricksy. And unless you've played into them, the new book, you're going to get caught out with the Swip Swap. But again,
they do seem to be taking the same list every time. Like this seems pretty.
Yeah.
At least like it's the list kind of Connor was taking.
Yeah.
Seems like
Kairos, 2 spawns. Spawns are so cool. I think spawns are my favorite, but I also don't play Zinch. I just like that they don't really die.
Yeah.
Super good, yeah.
Reinforced Acolytes, Reinforced Enlightened that just blender everything. Reinforced Zangor, Curseling Azinch, and Scourge Carrick Acolytes. Yeah, I think that seems pretty standard, but pretty standard is really good for Zinch. Okay, yeah, we'll see you out there.
I think Zinch's biggest advantage is unless you are super familiar with them, like you said, if your opponent says, all right, I'm going to do something. They just describe some vague teleport ability. You, the opponent's like, sure, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I believe you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm also making
Yeah,
pit
you do
stops
your
for
hero
people.
phase, and then Scene just doing it for 20 minutes. You're like, okay.
Yeah. My terrain piece moves again for some reason. Oh, you destroyed my terrain piece. It moves. Like, what?
Respawn.
Okay, sure.
And it comes back.
Yeah, and they get fate points if you destroy it, et cetera, yeah.
Kill you not on objective or something, or take an objective they control.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
get paid.
Yeah, they lose a priority roll, something neither of you have
Yeah.
either of you have control over. They just benefit. You're like, okay, sure, I guess.
Look at them funny. They get a fate point.
Yeah. This is a different OBR list than you're running, Matt. This is Jean Vincent. He's running OBR One Trick Pony. And as I'm looking, it's 30 Death Riders.
Cool.
So it seems this is similar to the list Connor's taking, actually, right?
I
Yeah,
think so.
because
Less Reapers? No, he's got the same amount, just 2 reinforced instead of 1 reinforced in a 5/5.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
it's all units of 5 Death Riders and 2 reinforced unit of Reapers. So what, 20 Reapers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to benefit. Like, I can't really see the screen from here, and my fingers are covered in milliput, so I'm not going to zoom in. But I'm guessing they have a Liege Cavalos, so they can they can infinitely use that the wedge ability. Just hop along and have each unit do it in sequence. The 2 D3 damage from their charge. Yeah.
Wait, it's not once per turn army?
Not yet.
Oh god, okay. All right.
Yep.
Have fun, Jean Vincent. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's a good list. Like, and Connor is absolutely correct in saying, like, yeah, it's like just objectively a good list because it's super mobile. Not a ton of killing power, but you don't really need it. You don't win on killing things, you win on points. So
Well, it does a lot of mortal wounds. Like, that's 2d3. It's 5 units, 6 units of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But there's also like the downside to that is you have to make sure everything's not getting in each other's way, and you could fail charges. Like, it happens. Or if that Death Rider, if that the Liege Cavalos dies relatively early on, it kind of negates a lot. It cuts that in half, basically.
Okay, I see.
True that too.
So you want to murder the Liege Cavalos, but it always has really that trait where it's what, on a 1 through 4, the attack sequence fails, right?
Nope, that's only if they take that. I think it's the artifact. It's either an artifact or heroic trait, and it's if they don't charge. So if they charge you, that goes away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not as good as Lady O's, where it's like all attacks, whether she charges or not. You have to be charged for that to work to your benefit. Yeah.
Okay, that's still really cool though.
It is. Yeah.
I like that it is kind of a one-trick pony, and probably 80% of the time it's gonna do that thing really well. So yeah, that sounds pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
We'll pop into Mr. Josh Aitken's list. Beautifully titled Baleful. This should probably give us the lowdown on all of the, I'm not exactly sure, at least 3 Baleful Lords that we're gonna see over there.
Probably.
Matt, I'm gonna say what these Bloodthirsters are, and you just let me know. I'm pretty sure it's all pretty standard. Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster, 1 Infinite Rage, 2 Unfettered Furies, and a Scarbrand. Does that seem pretty straightforward?
That seems pretty standard. I haven't played Baleful Lords ever. As I haven't run it, so I don't know off the top of my head which I can't remember exactly which flavor of Bloodthirster does what, but one's anti-hero, one's anti-infantry, one's one's anti-monster, I believe. Or no, Boomthirster. But basically, like, if you get into combat with any of them, like, whatever is fighting them, if it's, unless you're stacked and you have lots of wounds and all that good stuff, it's probably going to kill it. So they're all bad news. But Baleful Lords, they, like, on Kyle's Season of War video the other day, he described it. You want to go full send right away as soon as possible. They want the double turn. They'll take it if they can at any point, because they're basically going to win after that. The Bloodthirsters all move so fast. They can turn off your command, so you can't even all-out defense when they get into combat with you. And when you kill one, if it's not Scarbrand in the Khorne player's movement phase, they roll the number of units that have died. They take that number and add it to the battle round number, and they roll that number of dice. And if there are 8 3+s, that Bloodthirster comes back, the dead one.
Wow.
So, yep, that's
Yep.
that. And so, yeah, they're great. It's amazing, and it's super straightforward.
Yep. Run forward, punch things as hard as you can, and as many times as the opponent will let you. I guess that makes
Yeah, I
sense.
think the best thing to counter Baleful Lords is probably Baleful Lords, and that's that's a guarantee. And probably Lumineth because they're broken. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, fair. Okay, and I just compared Kyle and Josh's list. That is the list: Scarbrand, 2 Unfettered Furies, an Insensate Rage, and a Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster. That is Baleful Lords. Okay. Cool. Let's go back through it. We just left off with Mr. Josh Aikens. Kevin is also running
Balfour.
Khorne. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, Balfour. All right, good luck. Have fun, Kevin. Run forward. Punch things in the fucking face. You're going to love it. It's going to be a fun time. Oh my gosh, Lionel is pulling up to Clash. Oh, that's enough. Okay. He will beat me up because he has Iron Jaws, and Iron Jaws can beat through my my tar pit. But I would love to play into Lionel. I played him at Garden City Slaughter. I think you did too, Steven. And
Yeah.
it was one of the most fun games. I swear, we were like 5 feet apart from the table, but we were just yelling at each other the whole time. It was so fun. But yeah, it looks like he's actually running a similar list to. Actually, I take it back. The more I'm looking, it doesn't look like Alex Dixon's list, but he's running Kragnos, Reinforced Brute Ragers, 2 units of Maw Grunters, a Maw Crusher.
I'm surprised people aren't just like spamming brutes. They went down by like not much, 10 points, but they seem so good at whatever they caused.
You know what? Me too, because yeah, brutes are really good, but I suspect they know better than me, and that worries me because if I think
we know
brutes,
more.
well, the thing is, if I think I would just spam brutes and people are taking things other than brutes, I'm like, oh shit, there's more for me to be worried about.
True.
You know. But yeah, cool. I'm excited to see Lionel.
Let's see a Lumineth list. I just want to see.
Big yuck. Okay, Lumineth. Who's pulling up with Lumineth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lumineth players. Yeah, let's look at Mark Polinsky. Oh, this is sus. He has a YouTube video as his fucking
we gotta open it, right?
I'm have to scared. Open it. Yeah, okay, Mark. All right, that's if this makes it in, great. If not,
it's just gonna be Rick Roll.
We know why. It definitely.
I'm a bitch.
Oh.
My name's Robert. Such a bitch whose name is Robert. I'm a bitch. I'm such a fucking bitch. I have no hopes. I have no dreams.
All right, thanks. Fuck.
Good.
All right,
glad you got that.
Yep. Thanks, Mark Polinsky. 5-drop Lumineth list, War Host of Duality. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
It's the double hit, I believe. So you gotta choose 2 units to fight instead of 1.
Yep. Yeah.
Good.
That makes sense. That one's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Light of Altharian, Enlightener.
Yep, the level 2 with lots of wizards.
Oh, interesting. He's running the ROR, the Skyport Profiteers.
Oh, true. That formation's super good. Who's he teleporting? Not the River Blades. Who is he teleporting?
Not Altharion.
Everything teleports. The River Blades teleport. Is he have Wardens?
No.
What is he teleporting?
I don't know.
I'll tell you guys what he's teleporting after he beats me with this list. I'll tell you, like, oh, hey.
It might just be the Thunderers, I guess.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's the thing. Maybe just everything teleports.
Or maybe you teleport the hero,
I guess so.
like the sisters, the
Yeah. Eliana and Elathor.
yeah, because they are
I'm
super good. They're like damage 16 or whatever.
yeah. I I know he has a game plan because Polinsky's a really good player. I'm just too stupid to figure out what it is. And
It
again,
might be teleporting this lady
yeah, Eliana and Elathor.
because
Bunch of
they get
attacks.
+1 damage for the turn number.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
really good. Okay,
mhm.
makes sense. I think Lumineth actually, I lied before, is probably the top of my list of God. I don't want to play into this army. Again, just because they have a new book. I haven't played New Lumineth, and I know they have so many new really good tricks. Um, so yeah,
Yeah,
my first game into them is just going to be trying to figure out what the hell happened, what's like happening. But cool. Yeah, it'll be. I'm interested to see. I know Mark is likely to do very, very good at whatever tournament he's in. So good luck to him. Who else is here? Let's. Oh, Matt G running a Housemith list. I think he's running the AOR, right, Matt? Have you played into him
Yes.
recently?
Yes, he is. And it is a lot of fun. It's really good. And the longer every turn, I think the gimmick the formation gives them is that every battle round they get a different buff. And the buffs are exploding sixes at one point early on, which turns into exploding fives later on, +1 to cast. And there's something else. But those are the big two are the pluses to cast, I believe, but mainly the exploding fives. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that seems good. I was looking at Matt G's list last night because he was telling me about the AOR and I had never seen it. I love playing into Matt G's Hellsmiths because he's very technical in the way he plays that army. I mean, everybody is very technical when they play AOS, but I think there's a bit of a next level with Hellsmiths because you're planning out the whatever that resources that they have. It's just cool to see.
The demonic power points. And also, yeah, he acknowledged relatively early on, a couple months ago, I think he announced he's like, I know that this isn't a hyper meta competitive army, but I will make it one. I'm paraphrasing. So
Yeah.
hats off to him for that too.
Well, and Hellsmiths have been doing good. I've been seeing them pop up in tournament results and GT results. So
yeah. And there's
he's
7 Healthsmith players, so
yeah,
they
That's
must be
true.
like,
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
I don't know if
He's
other people are running the AOR, but
we'll take a look right after this. I whenever I played him, I I know the Bull Centaurs are something that I mean are a ginormous threat. He's not taking Bull Centaurs, but he is taking 2 Dominator engines with Bane Masons, and
Yes.
they are really good. They do quite a bit of damage, but they're also super tanky. A 2 up with 10 wounds is super super good.
Yeah, and they're relatively cheap too. So you kill one eventually, and you're like, well, that wasn't worth it.
Yeah,
So they're great for that.
160 points. 160 points is great value for what you get there. A wall that does like respectable damage, I'll take that
Mhm.
every day. Let's look to see because I know that was a bit of a niche use case. Housemith list, maybe. Let's click around to somebody else to
yeah, maybe
see.
every single person has the same list, maybe.
Yeah, watch. Let's go. Alexander
Healthsmiths aren't
St.
that good.
Pierre.
Okay, this looks different.
Is this what it is? Tara's Grand Forge host? No, no,
Oh, is it
no.
the same?
It is
Sick.
Tara's Grand
Maybe
Forge
check one
host.
more. Check one more.
Okay, hold on. Is this the meta? Antoine. No, this is different. This isn't the AOR. This is the Bullfathers, Horns,
Okay.
Oraktar, Reinforced Spears, Blunderbusses. Oh, a second Infernal Taurus. That's cool. Reinforced Bull Centaurs and Sentinels. That's cool. I haven't seen a vanilla Oraktar, just the regular Infernal Taurus on the table yet.
Mhm.
That's cool. Good for him. Okay, so seems like the Hellsmith AOR is popping off. But there's definitely variety in the army, and we like that. Oh, Sabetti, what are you bringing? Is it big bats? Oh, it's so
That's
many
it.
big bats. Oh, fuck me sideways. All right. Sabetti's pulling
I-
up with the list. Fabian has the nerd keyword. 2-drop, a bunch of bats. Aberrant Ghoul on Royal Terrorgeist. 4 Terrorgeists.
I versed this list, and I've literally had no one ever kill my horses. I versed Ridge like the game before, and Ridge like he would shoot everything, and he killed like one horse.
Yeah,
And then I versed Sabetti, and he charged his bats into my horses and killed all 30 basically,
that's crazy.
Oh.
Well, he's running
which is like 90 wounds.
He's running 7 bats. I didn't think that was still
Yeah.
a thing. It is very much still a thing. 7 bats.
Yeah, now you just don't take Usharon, which
Yeah.
this list might be just like better, kinda. I know that the one negative, like if you shoot down one of the rats or one of the bats before it like gets into combat, it kind of crumbles because the bats give like +1 attack and a bunch of buffs,
Hmm. Okay.
like the hero bats, sorry,
Well, that
and run and charge. One's run and charge, or one's like +1 attack, +1 a hit.
okay. Well, that is certainly a list. 7 bats. Is that what a lot of people are running? Oscar, Savisto, what are you running, Oscar? Is it also bats? It's also bats.
Probably.
Ah, shit. There's gonna be a lot of bats.
It is the main list for
Yeah,
the
okay.
shooter.
I didn't know if serfs were still out there. I suspect they would be in some places, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bats. Yep. Okay, cool. 7 bats. That's the thing.
Just don't get charged. They
Yeah.
only go like 16 inches and charge 2d6 +2.
Good call.
Huh.
So you're good.
Let's look at the homie Ridge Hana's Stormcast. What is he pulling up? Thunderhead Host, 2 drops. Master Restless, General's Reg, Knight Relictor, 2 Quester Soulsworn, Reinforced Vanquishers, Vigilors, Lord Aquilor, Long Strikes, and then Paladors. Yeah, it seems.
Yep. I versed this list as well. Basically, like a lot of teleporting.
Yeah.
Because all the quest doors get the once per game teleport. You have your terrain who teleports, and then the what are they called? The shooty guys, long strikes.
Yeah.
They teleport as well, and then just try to like focus targets down, basically.
Yeah. You played into this recently, right?
Yeah, like last weekend.
Yeah. Okay. That seems fun. I think everybody loves to hate long strikes. They're just so good. Low key, I think Vigilor. I think it's Vigilors. They're the ones with the bows where if they hit you or if they deal
+1
damage.
a hit, yeah.
Yeah, super good. Cool.
Super, yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Good luck, Ridge. Let's continue rolling on here. Is Sean running Gorchosen? He's always running Gorchosen, right?
Gorchosen, yep.
Yeah, he is. 5
If you're traveling like 6 hours, 8 hours, you know what? This is the list to bring.
Yeah. What is it?
You can stick it in a
models?
little bag. You just put it in a little bag and then just take a bus. It's all good.
Yeah. All right. Love to see some Gorchosen. Oh, Tristan. This is Tomb King Tristan from Party at the All Points. Let's take a look at his OBR list. All right, this is a name. Another attempt at feeling something real, having a moment that I can cherish and keep when times are dark and the world feels like a small, terrifying place, like the Moncton Taco Bell. That's
Okay.
yeah. All right, thanks. That's good. Hekato's Drill Masters 3-drop. Vokmortian, Master of the Bone Tithe. Reinforced Morghast Harbingers. Harbingers are different than Archai. Matt, what's the difference between Harbingers and Archai?
The Archai are tankier, and the Harbingers have a 3d6 charge.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, so the ones I run are a 3-up, 6-up. The Harbingers are a 4-up, 6-up, but they have 3d6 charge.
Okay.
All same stats otherwise.
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay,
off the
you
top of
go.
my head, yep. With without going through my phone on my milly putty fingers, yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Here, hold on. I have the technology. I can look at this.
No, I
okay.
want Matt to do it. He needs to do it.
Oh god. Okay.
No,
Easy
no, no.
peasy.
You keep your finger. 3 attacks, 3s, 2s, rend 2, 3 damage. 3 attacks, 3s, 2s, rend 2, 3 damage. Yeah, same.
Nice. And I think they both have the three. No, the Harbingers don't have the 3-up spell and prayer shrug. I don't think.
No. Yeah, the Harbingers are just, quote unquote, just 3d6 charge.
Yeah, just 3d6 charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Mortec Crawler is so cool. I always like seeing them on the table, but they can also, like your cannons, they can just put out a ton of damage. Cavalozantos, 1 unit of Death Riders, 2 units of Reapers, Leash Mortec with whatever that 1 to 4 battle trait and or artifact is. 2 units of Death Riders. I lied. Reinforced Triaxes. I think reinforced Triaxes are just in every OBR list. They're so good.
So
Yep.
good, yeah.
Especially in Drill Masters, because they will almost always have +1 to wound.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, this list, I actually really want to go out of my way if I don't see it, but I want to see it because Tristan, like, he converted a bunch of OBR into not OBR, a bunch of Tomb Kings into OBR.
Sick.
So they look so cool. I don't know what these are proxied as, but he has for anybody looking at the video, there's a unit of Bladegeist Revenants with like Tomb King weapons and like shields. They look sick. Maybe they're Reapers. That seems Reaper-y. But
Could
yeah,
be.
they look cool. I really want to see that list, and it would be cool if I got to play into Tristan. So good luck. Vinci Chan running Maggotkin.
Yeah. We didn't go through his list.
Yeah, he's running Taliband. He's 5 drops. He's got
If
a
you're
Glock.
versing Taliban, I think you should clump everything up.
Yeah.
That's the tip.
Don't pull a me and do a very tight castle, and then immediately everything is diseased, even though
I'm sorry,
your
the opposite,
teammates are
yeah.
yelling at you for 5 minutes beforehand and saying, "Hey, don't castle up. Put everything 3 inches apart." But you know what? I learned, and anybody that goes into Taliban at least once will learn.
No, what you did makes sense. Like, you shouldn't trust your opponent. Like, I'm obviously going to tell everyone, like, yeah, like, Arcan can't do anything. Just get close to him.
Yeah.
This is actually very true because I tell my opponents I can alpha strike.
Well, and you know what?
I
I should do the
can.
same. I should do the same thing with Arcan, where I'm like, all right, Curse of Yours, it can one shot literally any unit, so watch out. And it's like, yeah, that's true. It could. So,
Yeah, there's no lies.
Remember how we were
Yeah, nothing
talking
I said was
about
wrong.
honest Warhammer? Out the window. Deception. Deception
It
Warhammer.
is honest Warhammer. I can move 15 in charge, so with everything. It's
Yeah.
stuff from 17.
That is fair.
Will I do it? Probably not.
I could get Curse of Yours every turn. Yeah.
Good get it, yeah.
You could.
Yeah, not wrong.
Back to Vince's list.
Oh, yeah.
Glock King, Belga, Plague Bearers, Harbinger Decay, Lord of Plagues, Reinforced Rot Swords, Shaman Foulhoof. I don't know what. Oh, I did play him into him once. I don't remember what he does. Reinforced Pestigores, and a Demon Prince. I think the Demon Prince is still super fast, right?
Yeah, he's super fast, and when he charges, he does his movement of mortals on 3-ups. So
Yeah.
it's like 10 dice, 3-ups. It's a lot of damage. What's that? It's like 7 damage.
Yeah.
7 mortal wounds. Crazy.
It's really fun. Do you know what the Glotkin's shtick is, Steven?
The Glocken, he's like just the tankiest guy you can't heal or something. or he heals everything around him. I believe it's that.
The Glockin. K, subtract. Target, add 1 to hit. Okay. Yeah.
That combat ability counters the Deceiver too, so be careful if you're Skaven.
Yeah, cannot be removed from battlefield by an ability that would allow it to be set up. Add 1 to hit rolls for combat attacks that target that enemy unit. Any combat phase. Cool. Yeah. Vince is coming back from a bit of an AOS hiatus. That really doesn't mean much. Vince is a really good player, so I still expect him to go in and do some really cool stuff with his Nurgle too. What else we got here? We're almost at the end of this. This what 120 players. Is there any faction that you guys want to take a look at a list of, or for?
Let's see one of the other city lists.
Yeah,
if they're taking Cavaliers or not.
Let's look. Cities 1 of 3. Let's look at Charles Belleville. What do you got, Charles? Dawnbringer Crusade.
+2 move. See, he's going the Alpha Strike, so it's +2 move.
Yeah.
So then they can go 17 inches. It's pretty Alpha Strikey. They won't do it though.
1 unit of Cavaliers. Sorceress. Dark Shards. Dark Shards, are they the shooty ones?
Yeah, they're not that good.
Executioners.
I'm not sure what he's doing with this list. He's got hammers.
Okay. Looks like a fun list that's about to potentially be squatted, though. I'm into it. Let's look at another cities list. Marc Andre. Oh, this looks familiar. Veteran Cannoneers.
Okay, this is the common list. Warforger, yeah. Command Core. Does he have the artifact?
He's running Master of Ballistics. And
Master of Ballistics? This guy's really cool. Okay.
Yeah, and
he's doing Master of Ballistics with a cannon? What?
What's that do?
Does he have Fusiliers?
He has.
It's when you do all attack, it gives +1 to wound as well.
Yeah, he has
Fusiliers. Okay.
Yeah, reinforced Fusiliers. This looks like a pretty fun list. He's running 2 units of reinforced Asagi Cavaliers too.
This list is actually pretty solid all around. It's a lot of shooting.
Yeah.
Like the Fusiliers with the cannons, that's gonna do a lot.
Yeah.
And then the 2 units of Cavaliers. I'm actually surprised he's going Veteran Cannoneers. So the Cavaliers are just gonna be like the tanks. They're not gonna move. Yeah. They're just gonna stand in front of the cannons.
That makes sense.
Wait for you to charge them.
Go tar pit while you just kind of get blasted from behind. We'll pause.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that seems good. What else do we got? Let's take a look. What other? Oh, actually, you know what? I gotta do it. Let's look at a Seraphon list. What are people running nowadays?
Oh no, okay.
Let's look at Romance list. I saw him last year. Slan, Hunters of Wanchi Dart Pipes, 2 non-reinforced Raptidon Hunters, Soggy Carnosaur, reinforced Lancers, reinforced Crocs, reinforced Chargers. Yeah, that seems super fun. I am super into that list. I love running both Crocs and Lancers. How many points is he at? 2,000? Yeah, okay. I would love to have the Crocs War Spawn, but he's right up at the butt of 2,000 points, so I'm sure
that's the reason. Yeah,
it just doesn't fit. But yeah, that's sick. Cool. Mr. Matt, any requests from you to take a look at?
No, I should really invest some time and deep dive Sylvaneth because it's not impossible. Like, we're all going to face at least 1 Sylvaneth player, and the odds aren't impossible that we face 5 Sylvaneth players. So I guess that it would behoove me to learn that better.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna like win the first 1 or 2. I feel like a lot of Sylvaneth are gonna move up as well. I don't think anyone.
Yeah, and it's easy for me to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's making like a counter to Sylvaneth list. Like, I don't think anyone expected
No.
12 Sylvaneth players or however many. It's 12, right? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, something like that.
10%.
Yeah, and it's easy for me to look at the one ability and just strike and be like, I got my terrain piece, I'll be fine. It's like I should probably learn what the rest of it does. So yeah.
Yeah, same. I feel like we're gonna need
Update though,
Connor.
we're gonna need Connor.
We're
Yes.
gonna need Connor for sure. Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
We're just gonna have him on speaker for every game against Sylvaneth. Update, because I know you're on the edge of your seats. The base for my terrain piece is exactly one box of Milliput. Both tubes, the entirety of both tubes is on this base.
Hey, that's a lot of Milliput.
Yep.
Oh
And
my god.
this last hour and a half, the entire time I've been kneading it together. So this better work, or I'm gonna be pretty torqued. But yeah, so
Hell yeah. That's sweet.
hell yeah.
Cool. Any predictions for Clash? What are our goals? What's everybody hoping to do? I know I have a curse when it comes to GTs. I've done what, maybe 3 GTs. Every single GT I go 2 and 3. So I want to flip that. I want to go 3 and 2. That would be a win for me.
Yeah, same. My goal is the exact same. Like it'd be cool to go 5-0, but I don't think that's realistic. Although, could happen. But yeah, if I go 3-2, I will be over the moon. If I go 4-1, you'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah. I think I'll win my first 3 games and then it'll go downhill there. But maybe I can do 5-0. Boom.
No. Steven, you're
I
in
got
the
it.
winning car.
You're right.
You
Yeah,
gotta.
you know what? I'm gonna win it for our car. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get number 1.
Yeah.
And then you and Vince can get like bottom and we still lose. And then I'd be very mad.
Nice.
For anyone not in the know.
Intercar.
Yeah.
Intercar shade. I think that would be the best note to end on. Actually, though, is what's the card challenge? Because I have an idea. If you guys are looking for ideas.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, actually that would. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm down.
So before we figure out what qualifies as winning, although I think it could be as straightforward as we take like I don't know the rankings of each car is 3 people, right? You average
Yeah.
the ranking of each car, and
Yeah.
whoever ranked higher, boom, winner.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
if someone gets first, I think that's auto win for the car no matter what.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay,
fair. I'll
deal.
concede that.
Yeah, fair.
But
Yeah.
the stakes are the winning car at the next one day, the next 3-game tournament. The winning car gets to dictate the list for the members of the losing car.
Ooh, fuck, that
does
sounds
seem
fun.
brutal.
What about just picking the army? Because I know I would have a hard time picking a list. Or list.
I think that's part of that's part of the humor is that like, hey, Franny, like your car won and you got tasked with making Matt's new list and you told him he's gotta run a all more tech guard list. And like, okie dokie, like that's what I gotta do now.
I'm in. I
I
love
would be
it.
an infinite cycle of that person, those people lose, and then they lose again. Because they have the horrible list.
That's a later problem. That's a losing car problem to figure out. Yeah.
I'm into
Gotcha.
it. I actually really like that.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay.
All right, and the rest of the team isn't here, so let's put it to a vote. We all agree, and the rest of the team can form their own team if they don't like it. So yeah,
Well, you
sounds
know
good.
what?
Hey,
If you
the
get
way
3
I
votes,
see
that's
it,
pretty good.
yeah, 3 out of 6 plus Matt G.
Is Matt G agreeing to this?
Matt G agrees.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll agree on his behalf as one Matt to
Okay.
another. Yeah, he's on board.
Thank you, Matt G, for agreeing so easily. May the better car win. We're gonna have a blast. We're looking forward to seeing everybody over at Grand Clash. Is there anything we want to touch on before we get out of here?
I think we're good.
Yeah, non, j'ai utilisé l'app Duolingo tous les jours, donc maintenant prêt.
Yes.
I don't know what he said, but it might have been offensive. So
I think he said, I'm so looking forward to Grand Clash. Everybody's going to have a great time. This is ETB signing off for Blame the Double Turn episode 3. And we'll see you guys next time.
bye.
Bye.